This isn't about talking heads and political debates, but on-the-ground reports from our journalists across the country on the situation as it is. The stories of a billion different Indias. Tonight, this is a story of innocents lost in the northeast. Rebel outfits losing popular support are plucking out children barely in their teens and arming them. Some reports say there are 600 child soldiers in Manipur, where the school dropout rate is 64% amongst the highest in India. Some 35 rebel outfits operating in the hills have guns to arm children. Our reporter Untitled Chapter travelled to an insurgent camp on the Indo-Burma border, which has armed children guarding its boundaries.
"64 kilometers from Manipur's capital Imphal, Chandel district, on the border of Burma. We are heading to a camp run by the United Kuki Liberation Front, an insurgent group demanding an autonomous zone for the Kukis. As we reach the camp, we see the guards of Kuki land, child soldiers. The children seem to have orders not to speak to strangers. But the evening entertainment opens up a small window. Why have you become soldiers?
To protect our land.
Land and nation.
What is your land?
The place where Kuki we are settled.
Our conversation is cut short again. But since we're spending the night here, we don't push them. Instead, we hear out Jacob on the government stipend of 3,000 rupees per soldier per month, an incentive to remain non-violent. It's also clearly an incentive for these children to enlist in one of the country's poorest districts.
Telling the government of India and the state government to upgrade the stipend up to 5,000. They never listen.
I met a lot of child soldiers who say they are child soldiers because they for the cause of the people, to protect the people.
Don't agree.
Child soldiers for that camp are recruited from this area. There is one school and no jobs. The only occupation people here have is farming or becoming an insurgent. The complete lack of development and infrastructure makes the choice simpler. Child rights activists tell us not just this one, but most northeast insurgent groups recruit child soldiers. This group or everyone?
Everyone. It's a nation issue. We have even in the National Commission for Child Protection Commission, we have already put up the case.
But Jacob claims his group is superior to other insurgent groups in how the child soldiers here are treated.
They use the child porters of these landmine bombs, arms, ammunition.
In most cases, the insurgent groups abduct these children, snatch them away from their parents and take them to the camps in Burma to train them. In fact, many parents are trying to get their children rescued, but not through the government, through back-channel talks with the insurgents. In 2008, when 17 children being trained in an insurgent camp on India-Bangladesh border ran away, the NGOs approached National Commission for Child Rights for help. They are still waiting for a response. Born into insurgency in the Armed Forces Special Powers Act, these children are victims of a cycle of violence. Until that spiral is broken, the songs they sing might never change. In Imphal with Sanjoy Chakraborty, Anchal Vora, NDTV.
India's #1 news app just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.